press conference yesterday, Governor Patrick Morrisey told Newswatch that he hopes the State Board of Education changes its position on religious exemptions to vaccines. That comes after a Raleigh County judge said last week that the state's mandatory vaccine law is unconstitutional without religious exemptions. Michael Leith has the story.
The court believes that the compulsory vaccination law is not valid without a religious exemption.
And according to the governor, that is exactly right.
That statute itself is not constitutional.
Raleigh County Circuit Judge Michael Frobel ruled in favor of 3 Raleigh County parents last week who argued that the state and county boards of education's policy to not honor religious exemptions to mandatory vaccines is unconstitutional. It is a lawsuit that Governor Morrisey has supported.
When I first came in, I said, we're not going to have one law that you follow and another law that you ignore. You have to breathe life, breathe meaning into both of the laws.
The State Board of Education maintains that it is merely following a state law that only allows for medical exemptions to vaccines. In the wake of the ruling, the State Board says it is evaluating next steps.
We've got a lot to digest, but today is a sad day for public health.
The governor is clear on what he wants the board to do.
And I'm hopeful that the state school board, that they step back and they say, hey, we understand that the governor's position is correct.
Public health advocates, on the other hand, worry about farther-reaching implications for community health.
The value of vaccines is not just to protect the individual, but to protect the community by having sufficient number of people who are immune. That creates what we call herd immunity.
Morrisey and other opponents to mandatory vaccines without religious exemptions still have hurdles to clear. Frobel's ruling only applies to the 3 plaintiffs who brought the case in Raleigh County. However, the governor believes that the ultimate conclusion to the saga,
and I'll make a prediction,
is clear.
I can't tell you what date that will prevail and where it will happen, but whether it's via judiciary action or it's happening on the legislative side, we're going to get a law that has a religious exemption. I think West Virginia deserves that. It's going to happen. It's just a question of when.
Reporting in Beckley for Newswatch, I'm Michael Leith.